Accessibility Wisconsin got started with the germ of an idea in the summer of 2013. It was a core group of Monica Kamel. She was the president of Madison Incorporated Spinal Cord Injury Group. Monica is paralyzed from the upper chest down, okay? And she had found out about these action track chairs. These are outdoor wheelchairs on tracks, just like little tank tracks or snowmobile tracks. And we quickly thought about our motto is outdoors access for all. The idea being is those of us who are mobile, we can go out, we can walk on a trail, you know, we can go to the beach, we can go to parks, we can go hunting, you know, wherever, just to go bird watching, we just go. But if you have a physical mobility challenge, that's kind of it's off the books. So, but one way, if people can get into these outdoor wheelchairs that are on tracks, they can basically go just about anywhere you and I can go. If you can visualize a rubberized tank track on a wheelchair, they operate with two 12-volt batteries in tandem. They can run about 4.5, 5 hours depending on conditions. We all know in Wisconsin in the winter when it's real cold, batteries may reduce their power a little bit quicker, but they have a joystick or a goalpost stick depending on a person's mobility issues on how to run a toggle switch. They have a tilt switch on them, so going up and down, so when they go up a hill or down a hill, they can keep themselves balanced. The fastest speed is like fast walking speed. A base chair that we're buying is around $12,500. They come with some, just like buying a car, there's some features. If you're going to take them out at night, you want a headlight. We also are equipping them with trailers, because if somebody wants to take them and say go out fishing along a shore somewhere, we also have the trailer. So round numbers, we're looking at roughly right around $15,500 to $16,000. And that's the other reason too we want these chairs, because if an individual who has a physical mobility problem, a lot of these individuals don't have a great deal of disposable income. So if they're going to go out and try to spend money on a chair like this, that's a luxury item. So if we can have these chairs available in Dane County and around the state for those in need, what a better way for whether an individual wants to donate money or a business wants to donate money or a foundation or whatever. This is a great cause, and it gets youth, elderly, our veterans coming back from the war. All of a sudden they used to go out and hunt and fish or just get out in nature, and all of a sudden, due to what happened in the war, they can't. Well, now they can. That's how it got started back in 2013. Now it's, you know, it's the summer of 2018. We're up to 12 chairs, and we are also now looking to put chairs around the state. We want to have a chair at a minimum every one of Wisconsin's 72 counties. We currently have one in Lafayette County. We have one up in Hayward with Fishing Has No Boundaries, Hayward chapter. We have one up in Eagle River, combination of the American Legion and the VFW. We have one over in the Middleton Parks. Middleton Parks has signed on for this. So we have a chair over there. And one of the first events we did was where the seniors of a senior center in Middleton, and we had a lady who was 101 out there leading the pack, riding in these action track chairs. And now they could partake in that conservancy over here. That's what we're doing here in Fitchburg. We want our seniors and anybody who has a mobility issue to be aware of these chairs so they can come. There's no cost. We require a small deposit, but anybody can use these chairs for free. We get them through grants, we get them through donations, and we're volunteers, so we don't feel there's a need to charge for these chairs. We do an annual event up at the McKenzie Center where we have these kids from all over the southern Wisconsin come in, and every year we've had a child who could not partake in those events unless they were using the all-terrain wheelchair. And the joy that it brings the kids and the joy that it brings their parents, I mean, we don't have enough words, so we take pictures. We have a grandfather who developed Parkinson's, and he had taught his his kids how to hunt for morels and wild mushrooms and hunt and fish and you name it, but he could no longer take his grandkids out. They found out about the chair. They used it one Memorial Day weekend, and all of a sudden here's Grandpa with his 9 grandkids out there all by himself, and his dog, of course, with the grandkids, and he's showing them how to find and harvest wild asparagus. It brings a tear to your eye. And this gentleman, when he was doing this, the smile on his face, the joy that brought him, that brought his family and his wife, but the grandkids, they thought this was the neatest thing in the world, that Grandpa was in this outdoor wheelchair on tracks. He was the man. The idea that individuals who cannot get out into the outdoors, they suffer from sometimes depression. They sometimes have to take a higher amount of medication, but scientifically it's been proven people, if they can get out into the outdoors, experience what nature has to offer. And Wisconsin has a ton of nature trails. Here at the Fitchburg Senior Center, right adjoining here, we have nature trails. And so let's the seniors get out and use them. And every one of the volunteers, I think that's what our goal here is let's get people out into the outdoors. Comes back to the motto, outdoors access for all. And for individuals who are looking how to reserve a chair, we can go to accessibilitywisconsin.org. And on there it has all the information about how to reserve a chair, where chairs are located around the state. We are also affiliated with other partner organizations for like Southwestern chapter of Wings Over Wisconsin. They have a chair, but we partner with them. And if we don't have enough chairs for an event, we give them a call, and quid pro quo, we work together to share our resources. And so there's a fair amount of that going on too. So it's bigger than just Accessibility Wisconsin, but we are becoming kind of a focal group to really getting this spread uniformly around Wisconsin.